Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to GearTalk 101. Well, it's another unboxing again today, but this piece of equipment or gear that I'll be unboxing today is special. It's an essential part of my setup, right? So the piece of gear that I'll be unboxing today is a headphone amplifier. Okay, so let's proceed with the unboxing and see how this particular piece of gear serves its purpose in my setup. Hi friends, we are back. As you can see from the box, it says professional headphone amplifier. It's made in China. Personally, I don't think this thing is up to professional level, but it's a headphone amp, a budget headphone amp that far exceeds expectations and with more functions than what you would normally get, right? With something like this, when you try to buy a budget headphone amp from China, they normally call it the H4. Practically every brand has it, and they call it the H4. Even brands like Behringer or other known brands like Altron. Okay, all the big Chinese brands, they call it the H4, right? But this is not the H4. Okay, let's open her up and see what we have inside. Okay, here we go. You get a Chinese guide. Okay, here we go. A Chinese setup guide, which is totally foreign to me. So let's skip that. Okay. You get a power adapter. This thing requires 90 hertz BM. Okay, 5 volts, 2 amps to power this baby up. It also comes with another adapter, right? And here's the unit itself. Okay, here we go. There's no particular name for this particular product, so I don't know the model number, right? But this is it. Okay, they call it, okay, yeah, we have a model number here. AM14 Micromix M142 professional headphone amplifier. Right, you can see here it's not just your regular 1 in and 4 outs. Okay, you have of course 4 outs. Okay, all quarter-inch outs, which I like. Okay, actually a combination. You can either have a quarter-inch out or 3.5 mm. Frankly, I didn't know until this unboxing that there was actually a 3.5 mm out, because I've been only using the quarter-inch outs. Okay, this the outs here, I believe it provides up to 30 or 40 dB of gain, because I've never been able to put the volume level up above half, and here we are at ear splitting level already. So my normal monitoring position is about there. Okay, what's so interesting about this is, of course, you have your stereo mono selection, because most of the time the inputs of the signal coming in through your mixer, or mostly through your mixer, is mono signal, so you can actually convert that signal into stereo, right? Then you have three inputs. Okay, your AV, your 6.35 mm and 3.5 mm. So what this means is that behind here you have 3 inputs, so you can actually monitor 3 audio sources at the same time with just one particular headset itself. So you have your left, right, your RCA in, that's your stereo input, your 3.5, 6.35 or your quarter-inch in, with the corresponding knob here, and your corresponding mute here, and your 3.5 mm input, okay, with the corresponding mute button here, and your stereo here, and the power here. So how I use this in my setup is that I've got a stereo input, a left-right input, coming from my mixer auxiliary out. Right, so I get to hear my pre-out, okay, because the signal on the individual channels of my mixer, okay, can be routed to my auxiliary out, and my auxiliary out on the mixer comes in here before it goes into the sound card or the audio interface, right? For the 6.35 mm, okay, I run a stereo signal out from my sound card itself into here, right? Sorry, yeah, the 6.35 mm out will be the signal coming out, okay, yes, correct. The 6.35 mm is my signal coming out from my sound card itself, right? So I can monitor the signal from my sound card using the same headphone by just muting. And this 3.5 mm will be my external monitoring source when I do a podcast, a live broadcast on my mobile. I use a second mobile, okay, to monitor my audio. So the output from my second mobile comes into this 3.5 mm jack, okay. So which means with just one headphone out, okay, with just one headphone out here, which is normally my AKG K92s, I can actually mute, okay, the individual channels, what I want to hear before it goes out, right? And with the same headphone, okay, I don't have to switch headphones. But normally, okay, I use my AKG K92s for monitoring my voice. I can plug in a set, and I regularly always have another set of headphones out here, which is my what you call it, my IEM, okay. So I get the signal of the IEM out here, okay, because both the AKGs and the KZ Pros that I'm using have different sound signatures, so I can hear, okay, this is to monitor my vocal levels before it goes out through to the mixer to my live output, and when my live signal goes out and comes back in, I monitor them through my IEM, and of course I have two other spare channels, which whenever if I have a guest, I can always plug in another set of headphones for my guest. And of course my podcast station has got multiple mic ins, and also through my mixer I've got a total of about let me see, five on my mixer, another two on my Monocaster E2, so I can hook up to 6 mics at the same time. Of course, I've never done that before. At most I've ever done is 3 at a go. So basically, this machine is a critical piece of machinery for me. So it's always on whenever my Monocaster E2 is on, or sometimes I simply just use this to monitor the audio coming from my computer. Anytime I want to watch a YouTube video, I want to hear better sound or any music video, this is the machine I use, right? Because the professional headphone monitor sometimes requires, if you have a high impedance, you require a headphone monitor to get the full spectrum of frequencies from that headphone. right? So this has been an unboxing and introduction of the my headphone amp that I'm using for my setup. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like my videos, please subscribe and like, and also please share. Okay, this has been GearTalk 101 out. Have a nice day, guys.